Hello guys, recently we got a news that the US has sanctioned one of our Indian companies, that is 3 Balaji uh, Petrochem, something like that, because it has purchased oil from Iran. So, what what do you think, guys? So I think I want to tell you that sanctioning at an Indian company just because of their interest. Because as Sir Jaishankar so told that why should we suffer because they are your enemies, Iran is your enemies, and why should we suffer? And they must be providing very cheap oil, and because of the sanctions we have to find alternatives, and those are those must be like expensive for crude oil. And yeah, after now what? Now I think the relationship must have been little bit there must be a little distance, a little suspicions with India and US, I think. So that friendship, from US and India looks a little bit blurred. I think it is loosen up. And yeah, so this thing I have been expecting since when the yeah when there was a press conference where Jaishankar and Blinken was addressing the media. Okay, so when somebody from the media, like during media briefing, the one journalist, it could be a journalist, she asked Blinken about the F-16 thing. And since that time I was very aware, I was like thinking like something fishy, like this USA is like on a revenge mode. Revenge mode as in just like I think they did not like India purchasing oil from Russia. That's one thing. And another thing is they must not have liked that S400, and the latest buy S400 also. And after that, again, yeah, these guys really think that who do you think you are? This thing is USA telling to India that who do you think you are? You are saying like this. So so it again wants to create that impression that it still is the what old guy, and we are what useless guys, useless youth. That kind of like India, all these people are like that. And this guy US can tell us what to do. That's what the mentality is, even if they don't speak it in front. Okay, so since that F-16 I was having doubt. See, I read a beautiful comment written by someone, and it has been liked like 350 or 400 likes it was there. So the comment was USA is playing a big game, and it does not want to see Asian country rise, because so that is why it is what funding, it is funding, so it is trying to loosen the Asian countries. Okay, just in the case of Russia, it is funding Ukraine, and in the case of Taiwan, it is in the support of Taiwan. USA is in support of Taiwan, so that China spends more on war, like prepare for war. So preparing for war consequently lead to use of resources, and so using resources on war unnecessarily. you can say unnecessarily for the time being, so that the economical rise that Asia is thought to have in this current decade. So this kind of rise, they still want to slow us down. They still want to be on the top. This United States, although Latin America, not the whole America. Like Latin America is there and America is there, and only America is that he thinks we should rule every time. That's what the mentality is. Okay, so they are still behaving like that, and I'm waiting for that day. Actually, you know what? So yeah, being aware of this thing is very important for Asian countries like Russia, China, and all the other Asian countries, India and ASEAN, Southeast Asian countries, along with Tajikistan, Kazakhstan. So all this people, Armenia, they are under attack with from Turkey and all. So these are one of those plan. They want to delay the rise of Asia so that they could enjoy that that status. So they want Asian countries put more of their money resources on modernizing military instead of developing, so that they know they already have lots of money. America, okay, America already has like $35 trillion on debt. Okay, so $35 trillion, but still they are like how can they be the richest? Okay, there is a monopoly of dollar, US dollar. So it's so we should not really like support US dollar and go with US. That's what I was thinking since the F-16 thing and this happened. They banned, they put sanction on one of our companies. Okay. So yeah, China. Good thing about China is that even if US bans one of the companies of from China, it doesn't gives a flying duck. Okay, China doesn't really bother or care about that. It just laughs and moves ahead and does its own job. It's like that. China is like that. So China in a way is doing good job because it is not getting drowned from the what Russian sorry Western hypocrisy. That's what you can say. It is commanding its own independence. That's it. And yeah, India also say is commanding its own independence. Actually, actually, Asian countries should do that. And rest. What do you think, guys? And I want to do videos like this, actually discussing geopolitics and the news. Actually yeah, if I do videos like this, you won't believe that what I'll say, what I'm saying is correct. But believe me, I'm a kind of geek kind of a person, so I read through news and I'll say from whatever I read and whatever I feel. So uh I it'll be like self-inflictory to me if I see if I tell you something that is false or just for the sake of making videos. Okay, so these are genuine talks. I want to make a series of it. So if you like it, it will be great. Share and subscribe. So thank you, guys.